Madam Speaker, last week in the nation's capital, 6.8 inches of snow closed federal office buildings. Nearly 1,300 miles away in Kansas, blizzards brought more than 18 inches of snowfall to parts of the Big First District. Farmers, ranchers, and ag producers in Big First didn't have the luxury of closing down for the week. When you answer the call to feed, fuel, and clothe the world, you're required to show up, even when the temperatures are far below freezing. Our congressional district is one of the top agriculture-producing districts in the country. It is home to more than 60,000 farms, along with farmers, ranchers, feedlot managers, dairies, nutritionists, veterinarians, ethanol producers, ag lenders, and agribusiness owners who bring the agricultural ecosystem to life. When the snow piles up and the temperatures refuse to rise past freezing, these men and women don't get a break. They throw on their warm layers and they get the job done. Those of us in agriculture understand full well that Mother Nature is not a reliable business partner. At the end of October, much of my district was still navigating dry to severe drought conditions. On top of navigating an already challenging farm year, these droughts severely squeezed margins for farmers and ranchers. Approximately 2 months later, Mother Nature changed course once again with more than a foot of snow. In true Kansas fashion, families and neighbors came together to help one another in time of need. Kansans helped move snow to ensure livestock could still be watered and fed. Kansans helped move calves to make sure that they were warm after they were born so they could get to a place to be properly fed and nourished in negative temperatures. Kansans stayed up through the night to make sure livestock had a chance of surviving or to guarantee that their equipment was ready to go to work by sunrise the next morning. Why on earth would anyone do this, Madam Speaker? It's a special calling that many families in my district have answered. In a world where Instacart and Amazon Fresh can deliver groceries to your door in nearly an hour if you're in an urban area, it can be easy to forget that our food doesn't just come from the grocery store shelf. It comes from the men and women who work tirelessly day in and day out to answer the call to feed, clothe, and fuel the world. On days with lots of extreme weather like we saw last week, these men and women bust their backs to ensure that we can still have food on our plates when the storms are long gone. It can often be a thankless job, but on behalf of Kansas and the nation, I thank these brave men and women for keeping us fueled, clothed, and fed. Your tireless efforts do not go unnoticed, and we are deeply grateful for your commitment to feed a hungry world.